Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. And again, I'll call on you in pairs so we can get as many of you in as possible. Let's start with Anthony Dasher and followed by Mark Weiser.
Hey, John, good to see you. After going through spring and summer, talking as far as the offense is concerned, what do you anticipate being the biggest difference in this year's offense compared to last year's?
I'd say the biggest difference would be, we have that continuity. We're turning a lot of starters, a lot of great players. We brought in a great deal of freshmen, and we're excited. We're ready to make explosive plays through the pass game, through the run game, and I think we're going to connect on all cylinders.
Hey, John, hope you're doing well. I want to ask you kind of what your sense, I know you guys just started camp yesterday, I guess. What is this preseason like compared to maybe what you guys dealt with last season? Are you having to mask indoors? And I know Kirby said the vaccination rate was like over 85% in mid-July. Has there been good buy-in on the team in that?
There has been tremendous buy-in. This team's very, very strong, and they want to all be together, and they know, the deal with vaccination, and they know they want to be a part of this team come the postseason and whatnot. So they're going to buy in on all accounts.
Okay, we'll go to Charles Odom, followed by Mike Griffith.
John, if I could follow up on your opening statement where you said you think we'll connect on all cylinders. Do you think the continuity allows you guys to start out with more confident play calling from the start as compared to breaking in last year?
I do. I think Coach Monken's going to dial up some great plays. We're going to run the ball well. We're going to pass the ball well. We're excited. We're going to practice hard this coming camp, and we're going to work on all types of plays, and we're going to be ready.
John, it looks like the tight end position is transformed into, it's something, a pretty exciting spot. You obviously are a pretty large and consistent target. Can you share what you've seen out of Brock Bowers and Darnell Washington, two other guys we've heard talked about a lot?
Yeah, those two guys are doing a great job, along with the rest of the tight end room. We work hard every day with Coach Hartley, Coach Monken. In meetings, we're doing well, paying attention, staying focused. And then when it comes to the practice field, they're doing great in walkthroughs. And then on the field, 7-on-7s, they've done a tremendous job making plays. So we're really excited about them.
Okay, let's go to Allison Mastrangelo, followed by Chip Towers.
Hey, I know it's with UGA and then all the guys, it's always about the team and the team goals. But for you, what is a personal goal for yourself going into this season?
That's a great question, but I don't want to start on your original statement, but my goals will fall into place. Those will come as long as my team goals come first, and my team goals are dominating this camp, doing the best I can, leading the tight end room, and then once the first game comes, we're gonna do well. So.
Yeah, John, two questions real quick. It just made me think, does Reek Gilbert spend any time with the tight ends or in the tight end room, or has he so far? And then just looking at the first game, I mean, it's a huge game. Is that in any way serve as more motivation as you guys go through the summer, and get ready to start camp with the anticipation of knowing you got to be at mid-season form by the first game?
I'm not really sure. We float so many players back and forth. All our positions are connected, and a lot of the times we're just with Coach Monken, so we're not individualized at all. And then as far as the first game, we're excited. We recognize the opponent, but at the same time, we're focused on the first day of fall practice today, and we're going to get after it.
Okay, let's go to Seth Emerson, followed by David Pascal.
Hey, John, whether Arik Gilbert's a tight end or wide receiver, he is seen as, he played tight end last year. There's a lot of excitement about him. Everyone always asks me about Darnell Washington. Do you kind of feel like the forgotten man sometimes as a tight end, considering how much you played and the impact you did have last year?
No, I don't buy into all that. that doesn't affect me at all. I'm going to go out there, make my plays, do my thing and I know I can play. I know I do well. So that doesn't affect me at all. I don't even think about that.
I know they play on the opposite side of the ball, but when you're talking about Kendrick and Smith, a couple of veteran DBs that came in from other programs, how have you seen them adjust to a new school, a new program? And do you see them just kind of taking off from the get-go?
They've done a great job adjusting. I've gone against them a bunch in 7-on-7, and it's fun competing against them. They're great players. They're great teammates. And, they bring a great deal of experience, and you can see that on the field.
Okay, let's go to Jed May, followed by Connor Riley.
Hey, John, you kind of alluded to this, a couple times, but the fact that, when the offense really got things rolling at the end of last year, once things got sorted out, are y'all looking forward to heading into this season, I guess, kind of knowing where everybody fits in and not having a quarterback competition, all that kind of stuff? You can just kind of hit the ground running from game one.
Yeah, we are excited about that. There's such a long gap between that Peach Bowl game and then fall camp, and we have 7-on-7s and spring ball mixed in there. But it's been a long wait, and we're just excited about this first day of camp.
Hey, John, wanted to ask you what your initial impressions were of Arik Gilbert and how having an athlete like that can help you guys make those sort of explosive plays in the passing game.
It's exciting having a great athlete in Eric, but he's among a huge group of wide receivers, tight ends. So we're excited about the whole team.
Okay, let's go to Jake Rowe, followed by Dean Legge.
John, when the offensive line is something that, there seems to be, some position battles. There are position battles everywhere. But, when you look at the tackles and you look at kind of how things went this spring, is it a situation where you feel like some guys are maybe ahead of others or what's your confidence level in those offensive tackles since you have to play beside them?
It's nice playing next to these offensive tackles because they're so big, they're so fast, they're so quick. But Coach Smart and the offensive staff, they recruit such great players. So there's never like a drop off when it comes. I'd say the only drop off would be that experience and knowing the plays. But I mean, we use that summer and they know the plays within the first month. So at that point, they'll play the best man, whoever puts us in the best position.
John, back to JT and the explosiveness and so forth. As it relates to his ability to play quarterback, what have you seen from him versus guys that you've had? I mean, you were there when Fromm was there and so forth. What's different about JT in the way that he plays the position, not arm strength, but just playing the position itself?
It's hard to compare the quarterbacks that I played with, but I will say that JT has loads of confidence and he brings that into practice meetings on the field. And that's exciting to watch. He controls the huddle, controls the offense, and he does a great job doing it.
Okay, we have time for one more question, and I'll call on Brandon Sudge.
Hey, John, I mean, kind of going back to what you said about the offense kind of clicking on all cylinders, like what is it about the about the playmakers on this team that makes you believe that you guys have that opportunity kind of?
I'd say just going through this summer, going through these 7-on-7s and walkthroughs, seeing the plays that our outside receivers can make, our tight ends can make, just seeing that firsthand, it's super exciting. And I know it's going to carry over into camp and then the first games.
All right, John, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.